So you want to buy a car but don't have the money and are thinking of taking a loan to do that? What if I told you that there's a better way of doing it without taking a loan? Why don't you subscribe to my channel and stick around to find out more. So let's say you want to buy a car worth 10 lakh rupees. Now if you're thinking of taking it on a loan, it means that you will have to have at least 2 lakhs to pay up as down payment or registration charges. And let's say you take a loan of 8 lakh rupees over a period of 5 years. Now the EMI on this loan will be about 16,800 per month for the 5-year period. So after 5 years, you would have paid back the 8 lakh that you took on loan plus another 2 lakhs on top as interest. So that means that you've paid back 10 lakhs there, plus you've paid another 2 lakhs at the start as down payment. So you've totally spent about 12 lakhs to buy that car that was worth 10 lakhs. So at the end of 5-year period, 5 years have gone by, you've spent 12 lakhs, but now your car is also 5 years old, which means it has depreciated in value. Typically over a 5-year period, cars depreciate by about 50%, which means that your car is only worth 5 lakh rupees now. Do you know that 80% of Indians buy cars on loan? I've done that myself. I've made that mistake, and that's why I'm going to tell you a better way of buying a car. Now, if I were to buy a car today, here's what I would do. So I would take that 2 lakh rupees that I'm going to pay up as down payment in the beginning and invest that in the index fund for the next 3 years. That after 3 years will be at least a minimum 2.8 lakhs. Then what I'm also going to do is that the EMI of 16,800, I'm going to instead put that money in an SIP for the next 3 years. So after 3 years, that investment is going to be worth 7.3 lakhs. So I've got 7.3 lakhs from the SIP plus another 2.8 lakhs from the lump sum investment that I did, adding up to about 10.1 lakhs in just 3 years. So what I'm going to do then is buy a car that's worth 10.1 lakhs in 3 years. But since we looked at a 5-year period in the earlier example when we took the loan, let's finish a 5-year period here as well. So we've gone 3 years, we now have the car all paid up. But since now I have the habit of investing 16,800 rupees every month, I'm going to continue to do that for the next 2 years. Now after 2 years, that investment will be worth 4.5 lakh rupees. So at the end of the 5-year period, I still have spent 12 lakhs in total, but I've now saved up 4.5 lakh rupees in my bank. Plus my car is only just 2 years old and the depreciation value for a 2-year-old car is just about 20 to 25%, which means my car is still worth 7.5 to 8 lakh rupees. So let's do a comparison between these two examples. In the first example, 5 years gone, 12 lakh rupees spent, and you're left with an asset of just 5 lakhs with no money in the bank. In the second example, 5 years gone, 12 lakh rupees spent, you've got an asset worth 7.5 to 8 lakhs still with you, plus you've got another 4.5 lakh rupees in your bank. Obviously, option 2 seems to be the right way of doing it. Now, I know what you're going to say, that hey, this means that in option 2, I can only buy the car in 3 years. But I don't want to wait for 3 years. I want to buy the car today. But that's not how you do it. You don't have the money, and hence you shouldn't be buying something that is going to depreciate in value over time. So you shouldn't be buying that on loan. It's like Vicky Kaushal saying, I've done 1 or 2 good movies and now I want to marry Katrina Kaif. It just doesn't happen that way. You have to be... What? He did? When? Okay, I guess that wasn't the right example, but I guess you know where I'm going with that. It's better not to take a loan for buying anything that depreciates in value over time. So I make videos on personal finance and personal growth. So if you like this kind of content, please like and please subscribe. And as I always keep saying, race only against yourself, because then you will always win. See you in the next video.